through local hockey programs. Thank you. Of hockey.
This report is sponsored by ZQuil Pure Z's.
Fan forecast.
83 and a chance of rain this afternoon. Tomorrow, 78 and sunny.
You have to be up in 5 hours, 2 hours, and you haven't slept. Vic ZQuil Pure Z's is a drug-free blend of botanicals with an optimal dose of melatonin that helps you fall asleep naturally and wake with no next-day grogginess. ZQuil Pure Z's, naturally superior sleep.
Brought to you by Mountain Dew. Out here we fish and make the most with Mountain Dew. Out here, it's Dew.
KFAN and iHeartRadio are now #1 for podcasting. This is FM 100.3 KFAN. The Fan.
It's Friday. The regular cast of characters is in studio. It's almost that time.
Should we do Twins on the 20s first?
It's a very good idea because I forgot last time. Yeah.
It's Twins on the 20s, powered by Wixon Jewelers. Discover the best selection of pre-owned Rolexes at Wixon Jewelers.
The Minnesota Twins take on the Royals tonight after a day off yesterday. The game will be at Target Field. The Twins are 7-1 at Target Field. The Twins will send Jake Odorizzi to the mound, while the Royals will counter with Jacob Janis.
And that was Twins on the 20s, powered by Wixon Jewelers, Minnesota's
Thank you, Wixon.
Watch experts. Okay.
It's time for Initials Game 321 on the Power Trip, presented by Mountain Dew.
And today's Initials Game brought to you by Mountain Dew. Out here we fish and make the most with Mountain Dew. Out here it's Dew.
We play Initials every Friday in the Power Trip morning show around 8:15 or so, and it works like this. I have 12 items that can be people, places, things, phrases. They share the same initials. These 4 competitors don't know what the initials are until I reveal them here in a second. Each item has 6 clues. I start reading clues as soon as they know who or what I'm describing. They yell out their name. Their name is their buzzer. If they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, they're out for the remainder of just that item. We play 12. The all-time record is 9, held by Sauce and AJ. You do have to pronounce the answers correctly. There's tiebreakers in case of a tie, but whatever. I don't know. AJ, you're the all-time leader with 115 wins.
Thank you. It's been about a month since Cultivated CBD got paid, and since our listeners got 20% off, I think today might be the day. If I win, you get 20% off your cultivatedcbd.com orders. All CBD products, 20% off with the promo code INITIALS.
Sauce, you have won 3 consecutive. You're going for a record-tying 4th consecutive victory today. You have 103 career wins.
If I win, you receive $10 off your online order today only with the promo code INITIALS at RootsGourmet.com. That's RootsGourmet.com. Promo code INITIALS.
Chris, the last time you won was Game 310, May 29th of 2020. You have 63 career victories.
Thank you. If I win, you'll receive 10% off your entire order in-store or online at radco.com when you use the promo code INITIALS. Discount does not apply to toppers. Let's do this, Radco.
Mark Parrish, you last won June 12th, Game 312. AJ and Sauce have combined to win the last 8 games straight, but you did win on June 12th. That was win number 20.
Yep. And Mark, you know what? If you win today, you can head to any Minnesota Cowboy Jack's location and get $3 Northland vodka drinks and half-price wings. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cowboy Jack's.
So let's get this done, all right?
Good guys.
Jax.
Yeah.
Slow these 2 down.
Before we do that, though, we have to do this.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
The St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot, currently $7,500. The St. Paul Federal Credit Union is offering auto loan rates as low as 2.89% APR. Apply now at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. St. Paul Federal is federally insured by the NCUA.
So the jackpot goes up $500 every week. It's up to $7,500. We're going to pull up a caller here in a second. If this person correctly guesses this week's set of initials, they win the jackpot and $7,500. If you get one of the 2 in the right spot, you win a $25 Visa gift card as a nice little reminder that you almost won a lot of money. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Chris from New Prague.
Hi, Chris.
What up, dude?
Chris, you have a shot at $7,500 in a second here. You're going to guess this week's set of initials. If you get at least one of the two, you're going to hear this.
We got one!
And then that means you might have both right. If you hear the buzzer, that means you missed them both and we move on with our lives. Chris, what are you guessing for a shot at $7,500?
We're going double H. H, H.
Double H.
Okay.
H, H. Do you have at least one correct for a shot at $7,500? Is either of the H's correct? No. Hey, Chris, don't go anywhere. Normally when somebody gets the answer wrong. Hear something crazy?
Yes.
Double letters this week.
Oh.
And it's double G.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, you were, in a sense, you were super close. When you said double letters, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have a crack. And you went one letter away. Sorry, Chris. Take it easy, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Dude, he said double H. It's double G this week.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah, when he said double letters, I'm like, uh-oh, do it. Do it. And then he said the wrong letter. Okay. Game 321, Sauce going for a record-tying fourth consecutive victory. The initials this week are double G. And I gulped for a second. I was excited.
That would have
He
been
had
great.
a shot at it.
That'd have been great.
GG, number one.
Clue number one.
Debuted in 1952.
Clue number two.
Has a statue made in his likeness.
Clue number three.
Often seen with a band.
Clue number four.
Has exactly 2 teeth.
Clue number five.
AJ.
Yep.
Goldie Gopher.
That's right.
Oh,
nice job, Edge.
Nice
Goldie Gopher.
1952, no kidding. Wow.
AJ takes a 1-0 lead with
Come on, good guy.
Parrish's favorite mascot, Goldie Gopher.
No way I was getting that one.
Here's item 2 of GG.
Clue number one.
Debuted in the 1940s.
Clue number two.
Initially connected to shoes.
Clue number three.
Sometimes connected to shipping and packaging.
Clue number four.
They are probably most commonly plugged in.
Clue number five.
They include tubular sticks. Final clue.
Clue number six.
They have a trigger and are often used in woodworking and crafts and melt and apply.
Paul.
Yep.
Glue gun.
Nice.
Glue gun.
Wow. I'm out to lunch.
Lucky.
Good guy? I'm in trouble.
Me too, good guy.
Sweet.
1-1, Sauce and AJ, who have combined for the last 8 victories. Here is number 3 of Double G.
Clue number one.
Debuted September 20th, 1981.
Clue number two.
Was with the Sugarland Skeeters from 2012 through 2017.
Clue number three.
Has professional connections to Minnesota.
Paul.
Okay.
Greg Gagne. Oh.
Sauce out for the rest of item 3. Item 3. Let me finish clue 3.
Clue number three.
Professional connections to Minnesota, California, Missouri, Illinois, and Massachusetts.
AJ.
Yep.
Gary Gaetti.
That's right.
I knew it was one of the two. I knew it was one of the two, and Paul's
Gary
job.
Gaetti.
Did the 50-50
The rat.
for me.
Damn it.
AJ takes the lead 2-1 over Sauce. Double G are the initials this week. That dude guessed HH. I still feel bad about that. Here's number 4.
Clue number one.
Don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but we're going to go for it. Based on the work and novel series of Cecily von Ziegesar? Cecily von Ziegesar? Something like that. Based on the work and novel series of that lady.
Clue number 2.
Debuted September 19th, 2007.
Clue number 3.
Was narrated by Kristen Bell.
Clue number 4.
Features Manhattan's Upper East Side.
Clue number 5.
Its lead character was Serena Vanderwoodson, who was played by the wife of Ryan Reynolds.
AJ.
Yep.
Gossip Girl?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
AJ starting to pull
nice job,
away with Gossip Girl.
No clue.
And
Not
AJ has
the
3.
slightest.
Sauce has 1. Still plenty of time, though. 8 items remaining.
Wow.
Anybody's game. Here's number 5 of Double G.
Clue number 1.
Connected to millions of people.
Clue number 2.
It's a nickname.
Clue number 3.
This is technically classified as a demographic cohort.
Clue number 4.
This phrase was popularized by a 1998 book.
Clue number 5.
Has connections to the stock market crash and World War II.
Oh.
Yep.
Great Gatsby. Oh my God.
Sauce out for the rest of 5.
That's older than that.
Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Little bit.
According to the Pew Research Center, they were born between 1901 and 1927, and their
AJ.
Yep.
Greatest Generation.
That's right.
Wow.
Greatest Generation.
We're in trouble, boys.
You're just coming up with that now?
Yeah.
Oh, AJ's got 4. Sauce has 1.
How you feeling back there? Goodbye.
I don't know what's going on.
You got nothing right now?
I got nothing.
I can think of
one
Don't
name.
give up
got
yet.
Eddie a split second after
Don't
him.
give up yet. It's not over yet. AJ leads 4-1, just behind record pace. Here's number 6 of Double G.
Clue number 1.
Originally intended for the wealthy.
Clue number 2.
Featured in a 2011 animated movie featuring James McAvoy.
Clue number 3.
They're almost always male.
Clue number 4.
Almost always seen in hats.
Clue number 5.
They're typically 1 to 2 feet tall.
AJ.
Paul.
AJ was slightly first.
Garden Gnome.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow. Garden
Nice
gnome.
job, Age.
Dude, AJ's on fire.
Yeah, good job, Age.
We're halfway through the game, and AJ is on pace for 10.
Yeah, nice job,
And
Age.
the record. If he can do this in the back half, we have a new record.
Nice
Let's
job.
see. He needs 4 more to tie the record, 5 more to break the record. There are 6 items left. Here's number 7 of Double G.
Clue number 1.
Sometimes connected to cigarette lighters.
Clue number 2.
Had a library.
AJ.
Okay.
Great Gatsby.
All right, everybody needed that.
Holy boy. All right, boys, we can get one.
All right, so AJ out for the rest of item 7, greatly diminishing the chance to break the record because he would have to run the table.
Would you read clue 2 again? I'm sorry.
Had a library.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Clue number 3.
Had a landscape format.
Clue number 4.
Was discontinued after about 6 years.
Clue number 5.
10.62 million units were sold. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Its main competition were NEC, Atari, and
Game Gear.
That's right.
What the heck is Game Gear?
I don't even know what that is either.
The Sega handheld.
Yeah, it was big in the 90s. It was Sega's competition for Game Boy.
Lambert's had 2
It
of them.
lasted
Yes, we
6
did.
years, and
NBA Jam on the Game Gear.
they both fought.
Whale.
Game Gear.
Oh, fun.
Gear, yep.
Even though you couldn't play it against people, it's still fun.
10 million of them. It's so crazy.
Come on, good guy.
All right.
Guys,
AJ has
we are doing awesome.
AJ has 5, which means already Parrish and Hawk, you have to run the table to tie.
All right.
I'm used to that.
Otherwise, AJ, you have a 3-point lead with 5 items to go. Here's number 8 of Double G.
Clue number 1.
Connected to the Brothers Grimm.
Clue number 2.
Appeared in 2011's Puss in Boots.
Clue number 3.
Often associated with wealth.
Hawk.
Go for it.
Golden Goose.
That's right.
Oh, boy, Hawk!
I had that written down.
Good one, dude. At least you're on the board.
Nice
Thank God.
job, Hodge.
Nice job, Chris.
Anybody take a shot at what clue 4 related to?
Veruca Salt.
Correct. There you go.
Oh.
You're all over this. AJ has 5. Sauce has 2. Hawk has 1. You can still run the table and
All
tie.
right,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
over
do it.
yet.
I'm gonna
Parrish,
do
you
it.
are mathematically out, but why not keep playing, right?
Yeah, why not?
And just, go by Northland either way.
Yes.
All right.
Northland, Cowboy Jack.
AJ with 5, Sauce with 2, Hawk with 1. Here's number 9 of Double G, and AJ with a 3-point lead with 4 to go. If you get any of the remaining 4, you're the winner. Here we go. Number 9 of Double G.
Clue number 1.
Named after its inventor.
AJ.
Okay.
Gatling gun.
That's right.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Wow.
Named after its that's a top 10 guess in initials history,
Yeah.
right? Named after its inventor, and you have Gatling gun in your mind.
Man,
That's a top tenner.
you must
Wow.
have just, as soon as he said those initials, had a bunch of stuff.
Dude,
come
did
to
you have
mind.
Gatling gun written down?
I have a long list written down.
Wow.
My God, I can't
But-
think about
God.
one. I have
Wow.
one thing written
Wow.
I always fight whether they're too obvious, and we've done this before, though.
down. Son of a bitch.
All right, cultivated. There we
Wow.
go.
Okay, but hang on a second here. Just for fun, if you run the table, you tie the record, right? Only 2 of you have ever got 9, and you each got there once. If you run the table and get the last 3, you tie the record with 9. Holy cow.
Nice job, Edge.
I'm blown away by
That
that
was
guess.
good.
That was unbelievable. All right, number 10 of GG.
Clue number 1.
This is a nickname.
Paul.
Okay.
Great Gatsby.
Opens the door for AJ, but that's all right. Here's, I don't know.
Clue
take a chance
number 2.
Right?
In a sense, debuted in 1960.
Clue number 3.
Connected to a specific color.
Mark.
No, I can't
Okay.
be.
Green Giant?
Parrish.
I
out
had
for
to
the
guess
rest of
something.
number
No,
10.
he lured you right into
we're
that one.
down-
I know,
I
I'm
don't
with you.
care. I got
No,
to
know,
say my
you're
name.
right. It was the right
We're
thing to
down
do.
to AJ and Hawk.
Clue number 4.
A one-word variant is related to the death of body tissue.
Oh.
Clue number 5.
This is
Hawk.
Yep.
Gangrene.
That's right.
Nice. Attaboy, Hawk.
I
Gangrene.
had that, and I have no idea what the clues make sense. Though.
So the other ones are related to the Jets fan base.
Right.
So like the
Oh,
Jets,
I've
Jets
never
fans
heard
are
that.
called
Shoot.
gangrene. That's 2 words.
Oh.
I would have
Well.
gotten it then.
Gangrene. 1 word is the whole body tissue
I
death
couldn't.
bit.
Yeah, man.
Gangrene.
I didn't know what
All
the
right,
2-word.
Hawk, that at least stops him from tying the
Yeah,
record.
nice
You can
job,
feel good
That's all
about
I'm
that.
here for.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
Domination.
Number 11 of Double
man.
G. AJ wins.
Clue number 1.
Appeared in Wes Anderson's 2018 film I Love Dogs.
Clue number 2.
Is 37 years old.
Clue number 3.
Has been nominated for an Academy Award.
Clue number 4.
Connected to 2017's Lady Bird.
Clue number 5.
Connected to 2012's Francis Ha.
Yeah.
Final clue.
Clue number 6.
She wrote and directed 2009. Yep.
Greta Gerwig.
That's
right.
it. Yeah.
Oh, nice job.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't think of her last
She's a
name.
big deal.
Yeah, dude, she's great. And
Yeah,
that
she's great.
Frances Ha's great. Holy moly.
Greta Gerwig puts AJ at 7. It's been a while since anybody posted an 8. Here's number 12, just for fun. AJ going for 8. Everybody else going for points.
Right.
Clue number 1.
Was discussed in a 1964 Billboard Hot 100 song by the Kingsmen.
Clue number 2.
Is 117 years
AJ.
old. AJ was slightly first.
Great Gatsby.
Well, I think that
worth a
was the
shot.
4th time it was guessed.
That's
Clue
exactly
number
what was
3.
stuck in my stupid head.
Commonly exposes a shoulder.
Huh?
Clue number 4.
Frequently animated.
Paul.
Mark.
Paul, go for it.
Green Giant.
That's right.
Green.
What a hat.
Exposes the shoulder. That threw me off.
AJ with 7.
My
Nice job,
gosh.
Age.
And again, one of the
wow.
better guesses in initials history. AJ snaps the streak. You guys can combine now for 9 consecutive
All right,
wins.
Paul,
So
let's team
that
up.
streak keeps
Nice
going. But
job.
Sauce denied a record-tying 4th consecutive win. AJ, what happens now?
Everybody can head to Cultivated CBD. This is all weekend long. That means Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 20% off your CBD products. Use that that promo code initials at the checkout. Get the tincture oil. That's my favorite. We take it before bed, right, Chris?
That's right, baby.
The
Every night.
cooling and heating balms. It's great. The fruit de pate. CultivatedCBD.com. Promo code initials. 20% off all weekend long.
Parrish, it was still fun to see you.
Yeah, it was. You know what? I got to take off, but Wiffle Wars. Wiffle Wars 4, August 22nd, next Saturday, 3 p.m. Go to wifflewars.com for tickets.
Still get tickets. Wifflewars.com.
Yes, AJ will be back to defend his title.
That's at CHS Field, right? CHS?
Yes, it is. Thank you, St. Paul Saints, and thank you, Cultivated CBD.
Right on, wifflewars.com. One final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Score your virtual ticket to be a part of music history on the Capital One Fan Wall. An interactive video experience with our Superstar 2020 iHeartRadio Music Festival lineup. Win your front row seat at iHeartRadio.com/festival.
With 5G in all 50 states, T-Mobile is keeping you connected to all your favorite artists. Stream all the music you love, all on America's largest 5G network.
Yeah. Hang on, Zach. Cultivated. All right, sorry. Hi.
So the 20th victory in the history of initials with 7 points.
20 times, huh?
Hell of a run. The first time since I believe June 14th, 2019 that you put up 7. So it's been a little over a year, but still, I mean, you have it's a pretty high number to do consistently almost every year. Was it the braid start? What was
I don't know what it was
when GG
Honestly,
came out?
I was so set on not allowing 4 straight for Paul that I tried to do everything I could last night. This is no joke. Thanks. We'll see you.
Thanks for the ass kicking.
This was I tried to set up my night last night so I could get to bed on time. 2 episodes of Yellowstone in, I didn't get that, but I honestly took my cultivated CBD before bed. Maybe that helped. Maybe 2 coffees this morning helped. I don't know what it was. Sometimes you write. Like 4 times. I think it was Game Gear that threw me off, though. That was in my wheelhouse. Did I buzz in with Great Gatsby? Yeah, it has a library. If Paul hadn't said Great Gatsby, wouldn't have been on my radar, and I probably would have gotten Game Gear because I love Game Gear. I love video games, but couldn't do it. But anyways, a win's a win. Cultivated gets paid. Let's boost it up. Big weekend. It's been a month since you've been able to order your Cultivated CBD products, so go do it this weekend. 20% off, cultivatedcbd.com, promo code initials.
There's not probably one other person listening to that game. I mean, however many people listen, nobody else got Gatling gun besides you after 1 clue. How do you do? I mean, you have a history of this. How worried were you when you guessed that you maybe could get wrong? I mean, it took some balls. And would you have pulled that without the lead?
No,
you had.
I don't think I would have. If it was closer, I don't think I would have. I was debating the whole time whether we've done GG before, which we probably have. But when you write down a bunch of them, you try to think of which ones are the most obvious. Good Game, Great Gatsby was probably there. Gary Gaetti, Greg Gagne, those ones were there. And Gatling Gun was on the verge of whether we've used it or not before. And I'm distracted. I don't know how to react. My peripheral vision is better than it should be.
Does it feel good to end Sauce's streak after he ended yours?
It does, but we're on a streak together now. Good guys versus bad guys. How are the good guys doing?
Oh, that wasn't
The good guys are more concerned with doing good deeds.
right. Like
That's right.
showing your
Meanwhile, me and my maniacal laugh will
big
head
knocker.
elsewhere.
And the only thing I had written down at all, period. I had one thing, Gary Glitter. I couldn't think of anything
Isn't that
else
weird?
at all.
Like,
It's the worst I've maybe ever played that game.
yeah,
Seriously.
it's just how the brain
I don't know.
works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Gary
right.
Glitter. I never would have had Gary Glitter. That's the.
Yeah.
That guy? Jock James?
Not a good guy
Not
anymore.
a bad, no, he's a terrible.
Oh, really?
Horrible guy.
Well, good job.
Forget him then.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Sorry, you're
Thank you.
not a good guy.
Cultivated CBD.
Cultivated CBD is the best.
Let's go.
Honestly. Check
All
it
right.
out.
I'm gonna follow Chris and
All right, you go do
switch
that.
it
I'll go
over.
turn the camera off. Peace out!
Gosh, that is a nice rear end. Hi, Sauce. How are you?
I'm great.
Sorry about your streak ending.
That's all right.
Whatever.
I had no shot today.
I didn't
Zero. I had zero. It's too good. So,
Hey,
yeah.
will you do me a favor? We put this back in my desk.
Yeah, what is it? Is this a flashlight? Hold on.
Would you put that down?
Hold on.
Stop it!
Oh my God, it's glowing in the dark.
Stop it!
Hey, can I get a, hey, hockey. Can you look at my eye for a second?
Would you put that away?
Oh, all right. Bye, everybody.
Sorry. Chris Lindahl Real Estate's Guaranteed Offer Program. With Guaranteed Offer, you get to move to the fast lane and bypass the crowded market. You get a guaranteed offer on your home. No showings, no open houses, no stress. You pick your closing date and close with confidence. It's that simple. Control and convenience. The days of cleaning, decluttering, and trying to time buying your next home with selling your current home are over. Now you can skip the headaches, skip the stress, and skip the uncertainty with Chris Lindahl Real Estate's Guaranteed Offer. If you're ready to sell your home right now with maximum control and convenience, go to chrislindahl.com and start packing. Once again, that's Chris with a K, chrislindahl.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Dr. Ron Shapiro, the doctor's doctor, and ShapiroMedical.com. So look, when my wife started noticing that my hair was thinning, she looked down the road 20, 30 years and said, let's do something about this. So I did. I went to Dr. Ron Shapiro, and now my hair problems are gone. He's the doctor that literally wrote the textbook that other doctors follow. And he definitely has a hair treatment for you, both surgical and non-surgical. You can find out for free by setting up your free consultation at ShapiroMedical.com.
Arthur's has more engagement rings than any other store, the premier bridal destination in the Twin Cities.
Now back to the Power Trip Morning Show, live from the Bryant Heating and Cooling Studios on KFAN.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
I don't know how you do that, Sauce. I didn't even see you slide in here and load that in. By the way, if you were watching the stream at the end of it there, please make a GIF of what Sauce was doing with that giant blue thing.
By the way, though, you didn't. I needed you to look into my eye.
I
and
know.
You wouldn't.
I know.
But I thought it was a flashlight.
Are we live on the after party today?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep,
Good.
Every
All right,
Friday
good,
now,
good,
thanks to Bud Light Seltzer.
Good. Man, you were dominant. That's the worst I've ever played that game in my life.
See, but
and nobody. I mean,
you leave some on the table, and even though I played really well, I got 7 points. I'm still kicking myself that I threw myself off when Paul. I wouldn't have thought Great Gatsby unless Paul had guessed it earlier, and that Game Gear one should have been up my alley to get before anybody else, and that would have kept that vibe going.
Last week, we talked about how Sauce won with RM, and in the history of initials, 321 games, the 3 times we've had the initials RM, Sauce is 3 for 3.
Wow.
I was hoping for that again this week.
Power Trip Initials points out the last time that GG were the initials, September 1st of 2017, game 166. So halfway through the run of initials. AJ also won with 7. So for whatever reason, that's just a set that you have a lot of ideas, right? That it just comes to you easily.
That's a nice set.
I have one
Nice set of double G's.
3, 4,
God.
5, 6, 7 more that we didn't use that time.
Yikes.
Man, I honestly
That
can't
are
believe that.
enough to be used. And the one you had, Chris, the one you had, I didn't even think of.
Yeah, Gary Glitter. I had written down. They can.
Who?
Yeah. Hey, I need to go to jail. Ba-da-da-da-da.
I think he is in jail.
AJ had Goldie Gopher
Last time?
This game, last time he had Golden Gophers.
Right. And if I remember right, Paul Martin played that game.
Yep.
And he was a golden gopher.
Sure.
And he missed it. Didn't we have a gold glove / golden glove controversy that game too?
That was that one.
Somebody said golden glove, and I'm like, that ain't right.
I don't remember driving to work this morning.
I think I said golden glove. That's when we would call on our other double G, Greg Swedberg,
Yeah, right.
and have him, to be the final decision.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't seen him long time.
I don't think he's here
I
anymore.
don't know. It's
Must
weird.
be in a Edina City Council meeting going
It
on.
could be.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
damn.
Again, somebody can look this up because I don't keep track of misses. I know Power Trip Initials does. But I think Great Gatsby was guessed 4 times incorrectly.
And
that's got to be close
in
to
a way
record
it worked.
to a Don
Sure, if
Cheadle.
I don't say it,
No,
I bet AJ gets
9-ish,
9 at
yeah.
least.
Yeah,
Close.
I got him a couple times.
Yeah, but it was one of them.
I
You got
would've had
'cause he
Game Gear.
guessed Great Gatsby, and then he guessed it again. That's
number 12.
I was
9.
out three times. Did I guess Great Gatsby 3 times? At least 2.
Yeah.
I was out of at least 2 of them relatively early because
Yeah.
I guessed Great Gatsby. Whatever. Cultivated CBD.
Yeah,
Let's go.
whatever.
Let's
Good job.
go.
Good job. Get yourself some CBD. Give it a try. Like if you've been flirting with the idea, perfect opportunity to do it this
I think I
weekend.
won today because I took it before bed last night.
Is that right? I
Pretty
did too.
sure.
Tell me why I was so bad.
Because a lot of great advertising today. I
I
guess.
think because of what you keep looking at on your phone.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Ladies
by the
and
way.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
Perfect transition.
Great.
I got to be careful because it's 8:49, but just stay with me.
All right.
A 47-year-old guy named Michael Bowker is an office manager for Family Voice Australia, which is a conservative Christian organization, right?
Good day,
Something
family.
called Family Voice Australia.
Good day, family.
Back in 2016,
Oh boy.
he was spending a lot of time watching You Know What at work.
Yeah, he was pulling the goalie.
Yep.
Really?
The golden goalie.
At work?
Yeah.
With his golden gloves.
But you just said that.
Yeah, he worked at a Christian conservative organization. Sure. All right, so let's just start there. It gets weirder. He's watching a lot of that at work and doing you know what at work.
Oh boy.
I'm really
But
close
then-
on this one.
But then, by the way, as the story says, without making a pun, he had a stroke.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. But again, it
Wait a
gets
minute.
weirder.
You can have that from doing that?
It sounds like it.
Oh, no. See you guys later.
So he had a stroke and was in the hospital for 3 months. He wanted workers' comp.
From wow.
Yes, he argued that the company created such a stressful environment that it drove him towards adult material and contributed to his addiction and then ultimately his stroke.
Oh,
Again,
boy.
the medical stroke.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
free time
Not or
stroke.
the song.
Yeah, he blamed YouPorn for his stroke.
Yeah. He sued them.
The board agreed and ordered Family Voice Australia to pay him 2 years worth of workers' comp.
Are
Got
you
paid.
kidding me?
No.
I heard you're in trouble.
Yep. You're
I
going to get 2 lawsuits this weekend.
Yep.
Wow.
Can I sue them for abrasions?
Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
Again, I think you should just sue Selsun Blue for those.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's the weirdest story I've ever
2
heard.
years of workers' comp.
Wow.
You drove me to it. You made me do this.
Do you remember the other?
I think
I'd like to sue my wife as well.
that guy probably says that into the mirror a lot, right? Crying. You made me do this. 2 years of workers' comp.
Man.
Do you remember the other controversy with Gigi initials last time?
No.
Gal Gadot.
Oh, right. Gal Gadot Gadot. So,
because I think we
yes,
incorrectly
right.
ruled it, actually.
So,
I'd still say that either one should be right.
by the way, because I almost had one. So, okay. Last week, Rooney Mara / Rooney Mara
Rooney?
was an option. And you said Mara. Which I've heard it that way 1,000 times, but I've heard people say Rooney Mara too.
See, but what's the owner's name? The
Art.
Giant.
Well, that's the thing. I
always hear the Giants owner as Mara and her as Mara,
which is weird because it's the same family.
Correct.
So there are a handful of items or people that are like that I want to say that you have to pronounce it correctly, but I'll give you I think the most obvious answer is Charlize Theron / Charlize Theron. I would almost have to accept any of them.
I think you would. Yeah, right.
Because even though there is a correct answer, I've never heard her correct anybody and go like, that's not how you say it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Charlize Theron, Charlize Theron, same person. So it sucks because Gal Gadot versus Gal Gadot, one of those has to be flat out just wrong.
Could I say
Sounds
Jason
like different
Zucker?
words.
Jason Zucker? I mean, right? You know, I mean,
to me,
for sure.
That would be acceptable under both Zucker Zucker.
So, and honestly, like, Paul says pillow and well, like
And
if one of those
Chocolate
words
milk.
were part of
What the
it.
hell did I do?
I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
but it's a great point.
If chocolate milk was an answer, would chocolate milk be acceptable?
Right, because it's just the way how he's like enunciating it. Right.
Correct.
But I would
Karma Sutra, he's adding a letter.
But
right?
as
Famously
we know,
said it right. Karma
Aziz
Sutra is wrong.
Ansariya worked.
Right, but again, Aziz Ansari is one of the reasons we changed the rules because we all knew you knew the right person, but that was so horrifically wrong.
No, I would
that we had to draw a line and say, all right, you're not even close to Aziz Ansari.
But I would, if to AJ's point, I would say chocolate milk. I would slow down to say.
But if you said chocolate milk,
if you had chocolate milk,
give it to you.
You would chocolate milk. Oh, the point.
Right. But when he said Rooney Mara last week, I didn't even hesitate. I'm like, that's just right.
That's right.
Hey, can I take it before we get out of here? Can
No,
I
he
tell you
said
something?
Ronnie Mara.
No.
No, that's maybe her brother.
No, you can't tell us anything.
Go for it.
We just mentioned that Wiffle Wars is coming right up on August 22nd, down at CHS Field.
Yeah. Wifflewars.com.
On this day in 1953, David Mulaney Sr. noticed his son was having a difficult time playing baseball because he was always breaking windows or losing the balls on the school roof. The kid also showed no skills throwing a curveball. Anyway, so Mr. Mulaney took a round-shaped perfume carton, cut slots into both halves, and when he threw the new ball, it curved. They called it Wiffle Ball.
Wow.
How about that?
That's cool.
That is cool. I used to love playing
Wiffle ball is so fun.
Was that guy a billionaire now? I mean, he's
sure hope
dead
so.
now, but
He's dead?
sure.
Does Michael Jackson know?
Would you have accepted waffle ball?
No, but,
Man, but I'd eat
great
the hell
state
out of
fair
that.
idea for 2021 waffle balls.
Yeah, your dream.
All right, we're going to do the After Party podcast. We're going to stream it live, and then you can listen to it a little bit on the iHeartRadio app. Otherwise, we're back on Monday, 5:30 until 9. See you then.
Everybody have a wonderful day.